British-born running back Jay Ajayi has described winning Super Bowl I with the Philadelphia Eagles as the greatest feeling in the world. The 24-year-old played his part in Philly's maiden Super Bowl victory with 57 rushing yards as the Eagles upset the New England Patriots 41-33 in Minnesota. Ajayi, who lived in England until moving to America at the age of 7, embraced London grime artist Stormzy pitchside before the game. Afterwards, draped in a Union flag, he said he wanted the victory and his story to motivate others in the country of his birth as he became the 5th Briton to win a Super Bowl. Hopefully it will inspire some people. Just from the journey, from the challenges that I've been through, the adversity, said Ajayi, who was surprisingly traded by the Miami Dolphins in October, to still be at this point. To still be able to touch and kiss that Lombardi trophy and understand I'm a Super Bowl champion, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I'm so blessed. I pray that someone is inspired by it, hopefully, once all the stuff subsides. I will definitely love to get back out there to London, see my family, and I know they are going to be super excited to talk about this whole season and the journey. It will be amazing to get back to London and just feel the love and support from them. Jay Ajayi was born in East London in 1993 and has made history by winning the Super Bowl more than 4,000 miles away. The talented running back was born in Homerton Hospital to Nigerian parents and studied at schools near to the family home in Essex. And 24 years later, the 6-foot Londoner has become the poster boy for American football in the UK. The avid Arsenal supporter, who was born just 3 miles from the Emirates Stadium, insisted beforehand that he was calm ahead of one of the biggest sporting events in the world. Ajayi, who wore a Union Jack hat during a press conference last week, is proud of his British roots and gets emotional when he returns to the capital. Photographs show him with his mother in the UK before the family moved to Maryland, US, when he was 7 and they later relocated to Texas. He started playing American football for his high school in Frisco, north of Dallas, and now earns a base salary of £500,000 after he joined the Pennsylvania-based team from the Miami Dolphins in 2017. In 2015 he returned to the capital for the first time since he left in 2000 and visited children at St. Andrew's Catholic Primary School in Streatham. He told The Standard, "I want them to see that I was just like them, a young, enthusiastic kid in London from a normal background. I want them to see that with hard work, discipline and dedication they too could one day be an NFL star or a football star or whatever they want to be. I want to tell them that they should never give up on their dreams while I am here. I am going back to my family home in Essex and visiting the Emirates Stadium. I am a Gunner for life," he also recalled the time he lost his accent and said his classmates in Texas would make fun of him because he was different. Ajayi said, "So my voice, I just kind of blended it into whatever it is now, where it's British, American, Texan all in one. My mum's accent is still very strong, so I'm always like, dang. I wonder what it would be like if I had mine." He has a big following in the UK following his meteoric rise to stardom and has won over his new teammates who say he spreads his happiness. The Garrett Blount said, "He's an amazing teammate, hands down. We welcomed him with open arms. We were excited about having him in there. He added another element of big playability on our team. You can tell he's a happy person. He spreads how happy he is to everybody. He smiles a lot. He's one of my close friends on the team, so I see him all the time." Ajayi has also made an impression on fellow running back Corey Clement, an undrafted free agent who has been versatile on offense and a special teams ace. Clement said, "I didn't know he had an accent. I'm like, where are you from?" He's like, "I'm from London. I didn't know that." Getting a chance to know Jay, watching him in Miami, I didn't know that he was a London native, so it's pretty cool just to know his background. His family tree. He's brilliant when it comes to playing. He runs vicious. Jay really doesn't give up at all. And that's what you want out of a character and a teammate. He's a guy I can learn from as well. Jay is definitely fun. He's about fashion. He has his own clothing line, which is pretty awesome. It's something cool that he's not just all about football. He knows how to do all the financial and business side too. Speaking on Friday, Ajayi said he was staying calm before the huge match on Sunday evening. He said, "Right now I am very calm. It's just another week. You will get a little more anxious leading up to game time, but to me it hasn't felt too big. I understand we've got one more job to do. My main focus is making sure I know the game plan and I'm ready to play on Sunday. The night before the game I know I'm just going to relax, keep my mind at ease, maybe watch something on Netflix or a movie. Go to sleep and not be feeling too anxious or nervous. It's just football. I've been doing this my whole life. It's not going to change because it's the Super Bowl and there's lights, cameras." Super Bowl Live proved to be an offensive shootout with the two teams combining for 1,151 yards and a glut of points as both quarterbacks thrived. New England signal caller Tom Brady had been bidding to become the first player to win 6 Super Bowl titles at the age of 40, but he ended up on the losing side. Despite accruing 505 passing yards, Brady's third touchdown in the fourth quarter gave New England their first lead, but Nick Foles responded by engineering a 75-yard, 7-minute sequence that restored Philadelphia's lead via a Zach Ertz score inside the final 3 minutes. Even then, Brady had 2 more chances, the first ending with a strip sack that the Eagles' defense recovered and turned into 3 more points. And Brady then failed with a Hail Mary attempt as time expired. "Losing sucks, that's part of it," Brady said. "You try to win and sometimes you lose. That's the way it goes. We had our opportunities. We never really got control of the game. Never really played on our terms." Instead, the winning quarterback and Super Bowl MVP was backup Foles, who not only threw for 373 yards and 3 scores but also caught a touchdown with his first ever career reception on a gutsy trick play call on 4th down at the end of the first half. Foles was thrust into the spotlight when Carson Wentz suffered a season-ending injury in December. And few expected the Eagles could win it all with a journeyman who contemplated retirement in 2016. "We talked a lot this last week about a couple years ago. There was a time where I was thinking about hanging up the cleats," he said.
Where the freaks at?